Hi guys, welcome to our podcast, Dear Diary. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Maya, and it's a new year, so we're going to go through our resolutions together, and you guys can listen.
And I totally did not just make these. 100% made them at the beginning of the year.
Okay, I want to show you my vision board because I spent so much time on it, and she needs to be appreciated.
Bring her closer to me. Bring her in.
I can't show you the whole thing, she's kind of big. My goals are written on the back, but I'm not going to show you them because I'm going to read them to you. So how many do you have?
10. But the first one's kind of a throwaway.
So I have 15, but some of them are smaller than others.
Should we go ahead and start? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go first because I have more. So, the first thing I want to do is reach my Goodreads goal and read 40 books. Because I love to read. In the past 2 years, my goal has been 50, and I have not reached it. The most I got was like 33 in 2022. And then last year I totally failed, but we're gonna ignore that. So this year I lowered the goal, but we're going to reach it. We are going to reach it.
This is your year.
This is my year. And I made it 40 because it's 2024. And it's 40.
2020 for the plot. I don't know how I feel about that, I'll be honest. I've done things for the plot, and they did not work out.
Also, you need to finish better than the movies, because apparently there's a sequel coming out, and I'm so excited.
It's literally, camera move, it's literally on my shelf, right there. It's going to get read. But the times that I've been like, oh wow, I really want to read it, I've been at home during breaks, and it's been here. I'll read it eventually. I'm working on it, okay?
You better!
You should be proud of me. Last year, I actually started it.
I know, I'm so proud of you. I finished it. I was like, this is a Maddie book. She needs to read this.
Do you want to hear my number one resolution? Yes. Or my first resolution?
Yes.
Not kill the people we share a bathroom with.
Why? Who are the people you share a bathroom with?
Don't play dumb. I'm in college. I'm in a dorm. I'm very fortunate to where I have my own it's like Jack and Jill style.
Mm-hmm.
So it's me, my roommate, and then 2 other girls. I gotta make sure I'm not talking too loud because if I talk loud enough, they will be able to hear me. And we don't want that because these girls, they decided that leaving post-its and little notes on the mirror, that was the best move for communicating with us. Spoiler alert, it's not. Because, and this is just something with society now, there's no tone in text.
Mm-hmm.
No tone in text.
Mm-hmm. Unless you know the person. But even then, it can be hard to read.
And that's why you gotta sprinkle in emojis, you know?
Yeah.
So, they sent us a decent amount of notes last semester, one of which told us, me and Holly, to clean up after ourselves. It was 3 weeks into school when they said this. And they told us to clean up after ourselves, which that's a reasonable request until you factor in the fact that these girls threw up in the bathroom and I cleaned it up.
Yeah.
And they're like, we've had to deep clean the bathroom 2 times since moving here. You guys are disgusting. And it's I'm not saying that there weren't things that I needed to clean up, but since they have told us to, I've changed my ways. I can't even think of the things that I wasn't cleaning up. If I left a water puddle, I'd wipe it. And that stuff.
It's common courtesy. Another thing, when you told me about these post-its, I'm like, you guys live right next to each other. If you have a problem, why can't you just... Can we just chat for a little bit?
Exactly. No, and they have not once called me or my roommate, Holly, by our names. It's always, hey girls, or something like that.
The names are on the door. The names are on your door.
It's labeled.
Yeah.
But, so we got back from winter break, not even a week ago. No, by now a week ago. And they said, hi again. Please stop knocking on the bathroom door. It's waking us up. My roommate knocks on the bathroom door. because, and she just recently told me about this. You don't know this.
I don't
At
know
one
this.
point, Holly like walked into the bathroom, and one of the girls was like in it. She wasn't using the bathroom or anything. She
Oh,
was like
that's good.
getting ready in the mirror.
Oh.
But that's why she knocks.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, please stop knocking. And so we stopped knocking. And these girls, they have electric toothbrushes. At first, it was only one, but then like the other one got it for Christmas or something. And it's like, I left them a note, and I was like, because I've been woken up and disturbed, me and my roommate, not just me. We've been woken up and disturbed by these toothbrushes like multiple occasions. So I left them a note, and I was like, hey guys, really would appreciate it if like in the mornings you use your toothbrushes acoustically instead of turning them on, because they're like
Mm-hmm.
and like, and I in the note said, if you don't want to do that, that's okay. Maybe consider like stepping away from the door. And even then, if you don't want to do that, it's okay. Like I literally wrote too in the note, this is a really weird thing to be asking you, and I
Yeah.
realize that. So don't feel the need to completely comply with it. Just like keep it in back of your mind when you do it sometimes. That was on a index card. They replied back with college rule notebook paper.
5-star.
They brought out the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to read the whole note. And this was all happening while my roommate was gone. I was alone. And so they were like, we saw the note and we understand we woke you up, but this was the only time we've ever woken you up. Not correct. And just because it's waking you up doesn't mean that we shouldn't be, like, you can't tell us not to use our toothbrushes. And I'm like, yeah, that's correct. I didn't say don't use your toothbrushes. I didn't say don't brush your teeth. I was like, maybe think about turning them on. And I thought they just got home. Anyways, then they go on to say that every note that me and my roommate have left, none of the concerns have been legitimate concerns, and we've just been doing it out of retaliation to them, which is not correct. If they're going to give us constructive criticism that we have taken into account in our actions in the bathroom, then they should be able to receive it too.
I'm just like, one thing is your bathroom is so small. I'm like, why are you getting so heated over this bathroom? It's not that big
No,
of a deal.
literally. Then they go on to say that we wake them up at 7 a.m. every day of the week. My first class is at 9:45, and I'm someone who likes to, I take a while to wake up and get ready. And if me relieving myself once I wake up is an issue, I'm sorry. I'll be honest. I haven't used the bathroom in the morning since. Reading this note makes me so livid. Because I was going into the bathroom to just brush my teeth, and I saw this note blocking the mirror. And then they tell us to clean up anything that belongs to us. If it's hair or drip on the toilet, what's dripping on the toilet? It might be when like you do dishes and then you like shake them off,
Mm.
but that's water. And you can tell that's water. And the hair, okay, the hair on the bathroom floor is not mine. And it's not my roommate's. My roommate is blonde, and there are short, well, not short, but like shoulder length black hair. It's shoulder length, like dark black hair on the floor. For those of you listening, my hair is like in the middle of my back, and it's brown. So it's not my hair on the floor. And then they tell us that they bleach the toilet and vacuum the floor every week. Where are you getting the time to this? Like, are you not going the time to do this? Are you not going to classes? Like,
Also,
and then,
doesn't your bathroom get cleaned like not like professionally, but like it gets cleaned every month by someone else?
mhm.
So I'm like, what is going on in that bathroom that makes you need to bleach it like twice a week?
Exactly. And like also bleach. If you're not aware, bleach has a smell. Bathroom has never smelled like bleach. Anyways, so that's my first resolution. For them to make it out of the school year alive.
My next few kind of go together, so I'm just gonna say them all. So my next one is to go to college because we graduated last year, um, class of 2023, and long story short, I'm taking a gap year right now. We're not gonna get into it. It makes me sad. So, so we're
Maya's a
gonna.
good student.
I'm
She
a
got
good student,
accepted to
guys.
colleges.
I got accepted to all my colleges except for one, but we're not gonna get into that either. Maybe later. But okay, so my goal is to go to college, and to go with that, I'm gonna become an academic weapon. Like, I'm not bad at school. I got my stuff done. I got A's and B's. Maybe a few C's were sprinkled in there, but most of those were from COVID. So,
And also, like, you got A's and B's, not really trying. Except for
exactly.
maybe math.
I like I like hated school. Like, school system was just not built for me. But that's another thing we can get into for a long time that we're just not going to. But
We're
basically,
honors program survivors.
exact. We were in the gifted and talented program, and
Since third grade.
that ruined me because I thought I was naturally smart all through school. I was not naturally smart all through school. I didn't know how to study properly. I did not know how to study for my tests.
Some of
It
us
was
still don't.
yeah. So I'm just like I'm gonna become an academic weapon in college. Also, I'm gonna be an art major, so that's gonna help because I'm also an artist.
You're gonna, like,
We like
actually enjoy
art.
what you're doing.
Exactly. And then the other one is to make new friends. Because I love my friends. They're great. But they all have other friends outside of high school, which is like, I want that too.
I thought you were about
That's,
to be like, I love my friends. They're great. But I'm kind of sick of them.
I hate my friends actually. I
They're
changed
the
my mind.
worst.
Yeah, I'm like sick of them. No, we love high school. We love our friends that
We
are
love the
still
people we met
friends.
in high school that we still talk to.
Yes, exactly. But you need to make new friends in the better stages of your life. Because unfortunately, Maddie has seen me through some rough life stages, some embarrassing ones. But we're not gonna get into that
Right now, we're not going to get
right
into that.
now.
Maybe at another time.
Maybe later. Okay, what's your next one?
Okay. My next one is like be more open with people in the sense of like meeting more people and being like more of a open book. But also, I need some exposure therapy to touching people, not in a weird
Oh
way,
my god.
but in the sense that I can't make like physical contact with people without like like when you
No,
go to pet a cat and they like just back away from you.
no, I get that. And that's why we're such good friends. Because we've been friends since third grade. How many times have we hugged? Twice?
Have we?
Maybe? Maybe.
There's that one photo.
There
That
is
one
that
like group
photo.
photo.
Yeah.
Because I see all these cute little pictures on Pinterest of like friends hugging and like other things related to some of my other resolutions. And I'm like, "Ah, I want it."
Yeah. Because a lot of our other friends are very, I don't want to say touchy because that sounds weird, but they like
But
physical
like
touch. They like
are
to hug.
very affectionate.
Yes. They like to hug. And like, I'll hug them. I won't be, because that's like nice.
Because there are some people who did
Uh,
you pick up on that? There we go. There are some people who like mm, they would just they would touch me, or not in a weird way, but in a like they'd like hug me out of nowhere, and I couldn't. And like there's a photo from a school trip. There's a photo, and I honestly like I felt really bad that the teacher took it right at the moment where this girl like hugged me from behind, so I wasn't expecting it, and my whole face, like, because I was smiling for the picture, and as soon as she hugged me, my whole face just dropped. I was like, get her off, get her off.
Yeah. Also, it's not just touch, like you said. It's also just being more open in general.
I want to be vulnerable this year.
It's a good resolution.
Thank you. I just came up with it.
I need to check my list. Oh, these two also go together. So, like I mentioned, I love art. I'm an artsy guy. Oh wait, 3 of them go together. Okay,
3?
3 resolutions. So, what the first one I wrote down was to improve my technical art skills. So like, because I like to draw and paint, but honestly, I'm not very like. It takes a lot in me to be able to like draw something, you know? So I just want to like improve that and like improve like my lighting and shading. Cause in like high school I took AP 2D art and our teacher kind of just let us do our own thing for like 2 years. I was also in a painting class and my teacher literally
Now, I loved this teacher. Don't speak bad on her name.
she
She was
wasn't
a queen.
she wasn't mean at all. She was a lovely person, but
She was
as a
like, she was the definition of a high school art teacher.
no, she was the definition of an elementary school art teacher.
Yeah.
She spent a whole class period, this was probably like 50 minutes, I don't know how long our class periods were, teaching us how to use a glue stick. And I had her for beginning painting and advanced painting, but I don't think enough people signed up for those classes, so they were merged. So I was just in the same painting class for 2 years doing the same projects.
Because this was also a teacher who, like, the way that she talked, it was like a turtle.
Mm-hmm. She also played the same 5 songs over and over. And I
She'd like
couldn't
go to
stand
YouTube,
it.
search up popular songs, and press play.
But they were like not popular songs.
Popular
They
in
were,
the like the tens. What
yeah.
is that? Like, I don't want to say early 2000s, but like the 2010s.
I don't know. But like, for example, one song I vividly she played the Firefly song all the time.
No, I know. That's what I was basing my like time range off of.
Yeah.
That song's
She also
fire
played
though.
she played Happy by Pharrell Williams a lot. But yeah, she was a nice person. I hope she's doing well in life. It's just as a very art driven person, the class was not for me. Like the last time I had a real like art class was sophomore year when I took like advanced drawing. And like that's because I learned a lot from that. I produced some of my best art in that class. But yeah, basically I just want to learn more about that stuff. And then the other
Mm-hmm.
one that goes with it, hold on. Oh, the other one is I want to learn film photography because for Christmas, my sister got me a film camera. We still don't know if it works because she got it from like a vintage store, but like it sounded like it worked. It like has all the
Okay.
signs of it working. And I like tried taking some photos. I also like don't know that much about like exposure levels, so they might turn out all black or all white, but we'll see. We're gonna
It's a
learn this
learning
year.
experience.
Exactly. Oh wait, there was one more art thing related. Okay. I want to sew more of my own clothes and also wear them because I love to sew as well. We are.
She's a well-rounded artist.
That's what that's what I was thinking. When I couldn't get the words out. So I've like sewn dresses before. Like I sewed like my prom dress, but like I don't wear that
And
out.
her grad dance dress and her graduation dress and
And my
and
homecoming
there
dress.
there was a cosplaying stint in there.
That's how it started.
Cosplay is it's a gateway drug.
It is a gateway drug. But yeah, we're gonna learn how to sew more like normal clothes that I'll wear every day. That's a
She's gonna
goal.
make jeans and she's gonna
Okay, maybe
make
not jeans.
t-shirts and I'm trying to just think of like basic clothes.
I'm like
She'll
skirts.
start making her socks.
Oh my god, imagine.
I'm right now fighting back my demons, and when I say my demons, I mean singing bad clips from the Mean Girls movie soundtrack.
Because here's the thing. We were theater kids.
We were. Every time I go to talk, I just I need to consciously not say it.
And we're not
Anyways,
making fun of the Mean Girls musical.
we're making fun of the movie musical. I was like, where'd she go?
I saw on Broadway with Renee Rapp. I love Mean Girls the musical. We're not making fun of it.
And you have the book.
And I have the
got
book.
you.
You got me the book. It's on my bookshelf.
But the movie just they've changed the genre. And if the movie was a standalone thing and there wasn't the musical there to compare it, it would be good. But there is the musical there to compare it. And because the musical is there to compare it, it does not what's the word? I don't want to say add up. It's not a fair comparison.
Yeah. And with the original movie too, because also, how did people go into the movie not knowing it was a musical?
No, they're just saying that to say that.
I know, because I get it maybe after the first trailer, but all the comments in the TikToks before the movie came out said, oh, it's a musical. How do you buy a ticket not knowing that at that point? Then you're just dumb and that's your own fault.
Yeah. Anyways, back to our resolutions.
Rant over. It's your turn.
Alright, my third and fourth one, I don't want to say they go together because I don't want them to go together, but they could go together.
Just topics. I know what they are.
No, yeah. Number 3, I want a guy friend. It shouldn't be such a big request as a female to want a guy who is just my friend, nothing else. But it is. Because I thought I've had guy friends. I haven't. Because they have all been I like this girl. You know her really well. And no.
And that just put you in a really uncomfortable spot.
Yes. Because I either had class with him or they worked with Maya.
That's gonna be a whole different episode. There's so much lore with that.
Oh my gosh.
And it just kept building.
What's the gender?
Literally.
We'll explain that later.
He doesn't work with me anymore, thank God. There's just a lot of lore with Maddie's relationships.
I don't even want to call them that.
Yeah. And I think a little bit of it has to do with your next resolution.
No, don't expose me like that. Because I didn't have this goal until I graduated high school. Or more so second half of senior year. I want a boyfriend. But not in the sense of I want an actual, not in the sense of
a hookup or something.
Yeah, exactly. I want to be courted.
Literally.
And I want it built off a foundation of friendship. And that is why the guy friend situation was the way it was. Because I was like, oh, we're friends. Maybe. No.
It just happened too fast.
Yeah, because it was I considered us friends. And then 2 weeks into me considering us friends, he'd be
literally,
hey.
It was literally less than a month.
One of them through Snapchat. 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks after the first time we actually hung out, was like, hey, do you want to be my girlfriend? And I was at my friend's house eating dinner with her family. My friend was the one that opened the snap. And she was like, hey, you might want to see this.
And at that point, was it 90% of your conversations on Snap? Through Snap?
I would say 95. Because we had one class together and he did not talk to me during it. But
just
that's on my poor judgment.
The other one.
We're not talking about the other one right now.
Yeah.
I actually had a nightmare about the other one a while ago. I woke up in a cold sweat. Like, literally, I had to change my shirt. That sounds really gross. The shirt was not drenched. It was just
It
moister
was.
than I would like it. And
Those
it's
are
like,
some good stories.
no, literally, I'm so glad it happened just because I got this. Like, that's why at the beginning I'm like, I don't know if I like the for the plot thing, is because most of those I was like, for the plot. Let's do it for the plot. You don't
And I
have to
will
do
admit,
everything for the plot.
I definitely encouraged them because I thought you genuinely liked them. I
Not
didn't
to
know
say
you
I
had the
didn't.
for the plot mindset.
Okay, that makes me sound like a bad person. I
Oh yeah,
did like them,
elaborate.
but they also icked me out.
And they were further along in the like liking stage than you wanted them to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like you were not moving in the same pace at the same pace.
No. I was the tortoise, they were the hare.
Literally. And they did not stop to rest.
No, they did not. And I just kept moving the finish line.
Because I feel like, well, maybe at least for the first one, if the circumstances were a bit different, if he took his
If you
time a
didn't
bit
call it
more,
quits in the middle of a school day
yeah, if he actually talked to you like in person and tried to be your friend first,
and
then
like
it
washed his
definitely.
hair. But it was
He
also
also
like
just thought of something.
he was also like lumberjackish.
But another thing, they also both got mullets.
Got what?
Mullets.
Oh, I thought you said bullets. I'm like, what? Yeah, they both got
No.
mullets right before things ended. So maybe that's a
Mhm.
sign too.
It's not that much of an ask, in my opinion.
To not get a mullet? Yeah. To not get a
No,
bad haircut? Yeah.
well, yeah, that too. No, I believe it. It's going to happen. You have new classes, and a whole new
There's
semester
no
is
one in
going to
my new
start later.
classes.
But next semester, the new year,
Yeah.
people transfer.
All right. You
Okay,
go, Maya.
the next one. I'm like combining a lot of these. No, this one can be separate. This one's a short one. I want to go to the Eras tour. God damn it. She's coming to Indy,
Where we live.
where we live. So don't get mad at me. I don't need a hotel. Don't need food. Yeah, I might be in college.
Just need a ticket.
I will fly back. I will literally fly back. My sister, because I would go with my sister. She's going off to grad school next year. We don't know where. She said she'd fly back too, but we don't have tickets yet. So anyone who's selling their indie tickets, any of the nights,
Hit a girl up.
we're
At
not gonna
No, I'm
pay.
joking.
We're not gonna pay like an insane amount because we are both college girlies and we have to pay for other things. But I want to go so badly. I've gotten so much FOMO at this point.
You see, me personally, I'm not a Swiffer, but even I want to go.
Yeah, like just the energy. Also, because she played in like Cincinnati and Nashville and Chicago, which are all close. But but the first time she like put tickets on sale, I was like, I'm not gonna try to get tickets. That's like too crazy. Maybe I'll get resale. Didn't know how hard that would be, so I just like gave up. Also, my favorite song wasn't on the set list, which wasn't a game changer. I still wanted to go, but then she added it to the set list, so now I'm like,
What's
I
your
have
favorite
to go.
song?
Long Live from Speak Now.
Oh, yeah.
It makes me cry sometimes.
Now.
Anyway, that's my goal. We're going to the Eras tour. Honestly, me and my sister might just sit outside and listen at this point. I want to go so
What's
bad.
what's the venue?
It's Lucas Oil, which doesn't have an open roof, which is annoying. But I'm sure
Boo.
you can like hear from outside.
I'm just like up against like ear to the wall.
Yeah,
All
that's my
right.
goal.
So, my fifth resolution is to do a better job of reaching out to people
Oh, that's a good one.
because I'm so bad about it. Like I get salty that I don't text people and that people don't text me, and it's like it's a two-way street.
Mm,
I can reach out to people and be like, "Hey." You want to hang out? Do you want to get lunch? Or just, okay, how do you start a conversation in text? And it's just
Literally.
like, how do you do that?
Literally. I
Because I
don't
can't just
know.
be like, hey, how are you doing? That's weird.
That
What are
is
you,
weird.
a psychopath? No, I'm joking.
And it's like, because I understand what you're saying, like getting upset when people don't reach out, and then I realize I'm being a hypocrite because I'm not reaching out. Like,
But it's
there,
also, I hate when people are like, oh, I didn't ask you because I didn't think you'd want to go. Don't decide that for me.
that's different. That's different. But it's like, it's hard because there's only some people, like, I don't have that many friends. And I, there's only like 5 people I know I could just randomly text and it'll be like normal. But then there are some people who I'm like acquaintances with that I would like not, I would like never text them. Cause it's just like, how do you start that?
And that's what I also hate about going back to resolution number 4. That's what I hate about dating right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, there's dating apps. I have considered them. I haven't downloaded one, but because it's all through text and it's like, that's
Yeah.
not a real conversation and you're not
Mm-hmm.
really like making bonds.
Yeah.
Because an issue that I had in the past was it's like it's through text. There's no tone and I can say whatever I want and you won't see my facial expression when I do it.
Yeah.
That makes me sound like a horrible person.
No, it
I'm not.
makes sense though. Cause like,
Cuz I'm just a people pleaser. I'm just a people pleaser. I'll
literally.
say what you want me to hear and hate myself for it.
Mhm. Also with texts, like, one thing about you can't have a real conversation, like, you take time in between those texts. You can think out a text. When we're just talking, we can't just sit here and think what our next thought is gonna
And
be.
you also, with texts, you don't know who else is seeing it.
That is so true.
I'm guilty.
Me too.
I am guilty of going to the council, aka my friends, and being like, guys, what do I say? What's the move here?
Literally. Literally.
What
How do I
what's going
respond?
down? Where are the commas? Where are the periods? Any
Is
exclamation points?
what tone did you get from this text I received?
Okay, so here's the thesis, and then this is the supporting. Oh my gosh. Moral of the story: texting sucks.
Texting
And
does
I will
suck.
say I do like with Snapchat because it's so easy on like iMessage to just like screenshot something and send it to someone. I like
Mhm.
with Snapchat how there's like a sense of like you know what the other person's doing
Mhm.
and you can't just screenshot a chat on that.
Yeah.
And yeah. You can whip out the iPad and take a picture though. Moving on.
Moving on. Moving on. I this is so random, but I want to see the Northern Lights because apparently they're supposed to be like huge this year. I said either solo or with friends or like my sister because I've like never traveled alone before or with just my friends. I always travel with my family, so I want to do something different. I want to see the Northern Lights because they're so pretty. It's been a
And
lifelong
like
goal.
the pictures.
Pictures. No, I've been thinking about it. I've been looking up flights.
Where would you go?
Well, my number one place would be Iceland, just because I've always just wanted to go there in general. But also, you can see them in Canada, and I think Norway. But I think
And
if
Alaska.
and Alaska. But I feel like Canada would be my second choice to Iceland because we love Canada. Oh my god, sorry. If we go to Canada, we can drink there because the drinking age is 19.
Can we go to Canada?
Literally,
Can't wait.
we'll have to look up
Yeah,
Iceland's drinking age because we won't go till later. Obviously,
it's a plan.
it's a plan. Okay.
That's the spring break trip.
No,
No.
fall break because
Yeah.
they get better in the in the fall.
My next one, it's kind of basic, I'll be honest. It's just like stay on top of my assignments. I already do a
Mm.
decent job of doing that, but I also know specifically like as I get more comfortable in a schooling environment, I stop caring.
I feel that that gift
Especially
kid
like
energy.
second semester. sucks.
It
Second semester
does.
sucks because there are less breaks and like
It's
less
cold.
motivation because like every start of a semester or school year you're like, this is my year. This is the year I'm gonna do better. So you have like so much motivation first semester, and then second semester you're like, all right, survival.
Yeah.
Let's just get through it. C's get degrees.
Mm-hmm. Except that's not the mindset we're having this year.
Exactly. Because C's might get degrees, but that doesn't mean you're learning.
But C's
And
might not get jobs.
C's might not get jobs, even though I'm a media major, advertising. C will get me a job. But
But we're not encouraging that.
I'm also, as we've said, we're former gifted kids. I cannot deal with having a grade lower than a B.
Yeah.
I can't handle it. So
Okay,
what's your next one?
Well, how many do you have left?
4.
Okay, I have 6. Okay. I'll save that one for last.
Now I'm scared.
No, it's like a good one. Oh, I want to journal more often. Because I started journaling last year, which I didn't realize was such a big thing until everyone was making their resolutions on TikTok, and they're all like, we're gonna start journaling. I'm like, I already started that. So it'll just help motivate me to keep doing it. Because I used to have a sad journal where I would journal when I was sad. But then I got a normal one. So that one's where I'm like, I'll still be sad in it, but not as sad.
Yeah. Have you
But we'll also
seen
put goals in that
the
one.
new... Oh, wait, you don't update your stuff.
Yeah.
Apple has a new app called Journal. No, but I'm journaling too.
Really? I'm so
Yeah, I got
proud.
cute little stickers too.
Oh,
Like
because
washi stickers.
here, I'll show you my journal now. One,
Here,
we
let me
don't have
grab
to get
mine.
into it, but I have an obsession with Luna moths because main reason they're pretty, but also there's like meaning that I like. I found this journal at Barnes and Noble. It was
I love
perfect.
that.
I know. And then I also have cute, colorful pens, which are out of my reach, so I'm not gonna get them.
I need to start using my colorful pens because I have so many pens that I don't use.
Yeah.
But this is mine.
Oh, that is so cute.
It's like a grayish white. It's the Lecterm, like
Mm.
1917. I
Yeah.
really like those journals. But this one, because I've gotten one in the past, but it was back when bullet journaling was super popular.
No,
I was going to become a bullet journal.
No, I was just gonna say
I was
tried
going to become a
journaling.
bullet journal, a bullet journaler.
Yeah, I
It didn't
tried
work out.
that too. Same. And that's
But this
why I
one,
picked it up now.
this one's lined. And what I like with this is at the top, it has like the place for the date.
Ooh.
And then it has a little Kermit the Frog sticker on the front.
So
Because
cute.
I'm a Muppet. I am a Muppet. And then I want to show the sticker. One thing I also like is it has a pocket in the back, so I'll
Ooh.
like write about something in the journal and then put something related to it in the pocket. So like one
Aww.
of them is from when I watched the Game Theory episode, not episode, the video where Matt Pat is announcing that he's leaving. It was a rough night. It was a really rough night.
Insert photos.
There's a Polaroid of me with mascara running down my face, and I also wrote like the date and then a quote. But hey, that's just a theory. And I wrote it in green. And I also have like the drafts of the
Aww.
notes that I sent to the sweet mates
Oh.
because those did come up. And then, but I love junk journaling, like the aesthetic of it.
Yeah, I like the aesthetic, but I don't have the energy to do it.
I got like stickers off of Amazon, but like they're washi stickers, so you can still write on them, and they're like thinner.
I'm more of the mindful journaling. Just write whatever's on your mind. But I use colorful pens, like I said. So it makes
So
it
it's like
cute.
still cute.
Exactly.
Because I'll only do something if it's cute.
Exactly. And the cover's cute, so it makes up for my bad handwriting on the inside.
That statement, I'll only do something if it's cute. I need to change that mindset. But the one time I did go for like, I'm talking about guys again. This is a reoccurring theme. One time I went for personality. Didn't work out. Did not work out. Anyways, did I just go or did you just go? You just went, so
I just
I
went.
go.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 7, better clothes. In the sense of like, I want to buy clothes to last. So when I say
Yeah.
better, I mean like quality and like thrifting and stuff like that. Because that, for those of you that can't see me, I'm wearing a sweater. And I stole this from my brother, but I'm just a comfy, cozy little girl.
Yeah. That's what I was saying when I said I wanted to sew more of my own clothes, because I was like, if I made it, I'll want to wear it more.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do not like supporting fast fashion. I think it's a bad business. But I'm
Like,
also a cheap girl and can't afford like
yeah.
super sustainable fashion.
I
But
will say though, I've never bought off of Shein.
me neither. Or what's the other
Like
one?
Romwe,
Romwe, yeah.
Temu,
Mm-mm. Nope.
we don't support.
We don't support. We are thrifty gals.
Except I love buying things brand new. So it's like
Mm.
double-edged sword. Because can we bring back in 2024 like actually dressing nice? In the sense of like,
Literally.
if someone dresses up, they're not dressing up, they're just wearing their clothes.
Exactly. Like, I get that that COVID might have affected some of our like needs to dress up, but you shouldn't be looked at weird if you dress up in public. That's one thing. I'm like,
Exactly. Because it's like the whole, it's similar, like in elementary school and like middle school. It's like if you wear a skirt, I'll wear a skirt.
yeah.
We're done with that. Wear a skirt if you want to.
Exactly. And don't make fun of other people's styles. That's how they feel the most comfortable.
Exactly. And like if someone is dressed up, don't be like, "Oh, what are you all dressed up for?" Don't say that because that's going to make them feel weird.
Exactly.
Just tell
Also,
them, "Oh, you look nice."
yeah, normalize compliments. They make people's days.
Okay, this is going to make me sound weird. I'll compliment people walking on the street,
Oh
not in
no,
a
same.
like whistle, I can't whistle,
Not like a cat call way. Yeah.
but in a like my roommate and I were walking to go get food from a dining hall.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw a girl who she was like in business type attire. Her pants, like I want pants to fit me the way they fit her. They look
Mm.
so good. They were like business pants, so they had like the front crease and
Oh
they
yeah.
look so good. So I told her, "Your pants look so good on you." And it took her like 5 seconds to process what I said cuz she just wasn't ready for it. I understand also randomly talking to people. That's a very American mindset.
Yeah.
But it's like if you like something about someone, not in a creepy way, but like, "Oh, your hair looks really good," or like, "You have a
Mhm.
wonderful smile," and stuff like that.
Or like,
Just
oh, or like, oh my god, I love your sweater. Like, where'd you get it? Like, that makes, if someone compliments me like that, that makes my whole day. So,
exactly.
and
Be the light.
all that being said, don't judge people in their comfy attires either. Because maybe they're
Mhm.
having a hard day and didn't want to dress up.
Exactly. Like, yeah, what you said.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, your turn.
My next two, I'll just say together. They don't really go together, but it's because I have a bit more. So my first one is to keep my room clean. Because let's just say, when Maya gets depressed, her room gets messy.
You
So,
you don't need to like look at Maya to know if she's depressed. Just look at her room.
literally, whenever my sister comes home, she knows. She'll know. But yeah, we're gonna tidy her up and we're gonna keep her clean. And when I go to college, because I will be going, we'll have a clean dorm room too. So yeah, that
I will say it's easier to keep a dorm room clean than your actual room because, like, in your room you have all of your stuff, and in your dorm room you don't.
exactly. That's the mindset I'm going into this with. And another thing, I'm not dirty. I hate when things are dirty. I'm just messy. There's a difference. And it's only my room. Like every other aspect of my life, I love to keep like clean and tidy. Like my computer, so clean. Like
That
the
reminds me,
physical
I gotta wipe
computer,
down my computer.
but also like just like the desktop. There cannot be like scattered files everywhere. They have to be
Oh,
lined up neat and nice.
oh my
Like
gosh, it's so annoying. When they're like
exactly.
stacked on top of each other.
I can't handle that.
Like, have you seen the first Spider-Verse movie?
No, I've only seen the second. I know.
The first one though, one of the Doc Ock of Miles's universe, her desktop, so bad.
Yeah, I can't handle a messy desk, but sometimes she does get messy and I like have to clean it
Sometimes
up.
you can't help it.
Exactly. But this year we are gonna help it. And then the next one is to learn how to cook more meals. Because because
That's a really good one.
well, okay, here's a little fun story. So my sister, she like never cooked when she was living at home. And then she got an apartment in college and she had to cook. So she got really into cooking. And like before she left for her last semester, she like went grocery shopping for us and she bought like a pack of chicken cuz my mom's a vegetarian, so we don't eat a lot of meat. It's mainly like plant-based. But so she like cooked it up for us and just put it in the fridge for like whenever we want to use it. And last week I used the chicken and I made like a honey garlic sauce with it and I ate it with rice. It was so
That
good.
sounds so good.
There was a little extra. So today I used the extra and made a chicken quesadilla with it. It was so good. I know those are such basic meals, but I do want to learn how to cook more meals that I will like.
No, but like the basic meals are such a big deal when you're first starting to cook. As someone
Exactly.
who has only knows how to make eggs and cereal, I gotta work on that too because I will
Yeah,
be living on my own next year.
I know. Good luck to you. Well, cuz when where I'm going next year, I'm pretty sure I'll have a kitchen. So we'll have a dining hall, but like it'll be nice to be able to like
You don't
cook.
want dining hall food.
Exactly.
Dining hall
And
food sucks.
it would just be nice to learn how to like grocery shop too, because that's also a good life skill to have.
You see, this is a perfect segue for my next resolution. That
Oh my
wasn't initially
god.
my next resolution. It's to eat better
Oh, that's
in the sense that I eat actual garbage. Not, okay, I don't eat actual garbage, but I have a sweet tooth and it's a problem because sometimes I will just eat a couple M&Ms for she's moving her Scandinavian swimmers from Trader Joe's in her Brookside.
my snacks.
But sometimes I'll have a couple M&Ms, the crunchy ones, because the crunchy ones are the best ones
Mm-hmm.
for dinner and call it a day. And it's like that's just not healthy.
Yeah. I also need to improve my eating schedule because I don't wake up till like 10 and then I don't get out of bed till noon. And then I eat
Maybe just
breakfast.
improve your schedule, period.
Probably. I probably need to do that. Yeah. But that's a good one. Especially since you'll be living on your own next year.
Exactly, because it's like I feel like another thing that'll happen to me is in the grocery store, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'll start eating like this type of thing. And I'm like, why did you buy this? You don't like that.
Yeah, but I feel also when you're grocery shopping, like you'll get a better sense of what you like, and then that'll just help you eat better,
Yeah,
which I think would be good.
thank you. What's your next one?
My next one is to listen to more music. Because, like I said, love Taylor Swift, and I listen to like the same five artists. It's like her, Maisie Peters, Gracie Abrams, and like Lizzie McAlpine, and like that's
But
it.
okay,
Oh, and Olivia
those are
Rodrigo.
those are good artists.
Yeah, they're good artists, but
But like they
I
only have so much music.
exactly I only listen to them, and it doesn't help that Taylor has so much music because I haven't listened to all of her songs yet, and I probably won't for a while. But like, I just need to branch out.
You
So okay,
see, I'm stealing that because I've been listening to the same music artist since like 6th grade.
yeah, and like all my playlists, like they're a bit different, but they have the same like artists.
Same,
Yeah,
same.
my Spotify Wrapped was kind of sad. It was embarrassing how much I listened to each of them.
I don't use Spotify. I have Apple Music. My Apple Music app, my top album was Be the Cowboy by Mitski. And then my top artist was The Killers. So, and I didn't listen to them in 6th grade, so that's a win.
That is a
But
win.
it was a rough year
Mhm.
for that album to be played as many times as it was.
It's okay, because I used to exclusively listen to Broadway music.
No, because not last year, but 2022, my top album was the Tick Tick Boom soundtrack. I did not watch Tick Tick Boom until March of 2023.
My dog is barking.
It was my top album of the year. I listened to it like over 300 times. That's partially because I fell asleep listening to it, but also fire soundtrack. Andrew
Fire
Garfield.
soundtrack.
Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield.
And he learned how to sing for the role.
And he killed it.
So good. But yeah, back to me only listening to Broadway music. My top album, I don't even know if Spotify did top albums, but like my top songs and artists in 2019 were all from Mean Girls.
It was a different time. Is my turn or your turn? How many do you have
Oh,
left?
I have 2 left.
I have 2 left.
Okay, so you go.
Okay, overconsumption is out.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
that's a good one.
And I am a victim. No, I am a perpetrator of overconsuming things. And
Me
I need to
too.
start saving my money and not buying everything that I like because I like it. Except for the Target birds. I wrote that in. Target birds are the exception.
Sorry about my dog.
I love them with all my heart. I have too many of them, but you can't stop me from getting them.
Back to the overconsumption thing. I buy so many books. Granted, I read them. I don't read them as fast as I buy them, and I need to stop that.
You see, Maya, I also bought a lot of books, and I don't read. I just have the books.
I do. Like, my bookshelves are growing, and I don't have enough space because I like to put all my trinkets on my bookshelves. Okay. My next one. I want to get a tattoo next year. Actually, no, this year. This year, I want to get a tattoo. Probably when I move.
Because it's like, you're an independent girl.
I'm an independent girly. But yeah, I want to get one.
Are you scared of needles?
Yeah. We'll learn how to face it by then. But I also heard, well, because I talked to my coworker, and she was also like, I hate needles. Like, I'm afraid of shots and everything. But like, she showed me like her tattoo.
It is different.
It was like this big. And she's like, this one, like, it didn't hurt at all. And then she had another one. So hopefully it's just, yeah. Because I heard it's different than like getting a shot.
Because it's like, it looks like a pen.
Yeah. And it doesn't hurt me. Like, I'm not scared of needles because it hurts. I just have anxiety over getting a shot.
My cousin's actually a tattoo artist. And she does like the fine line ones. I really like her tattoos.
I love fine line ones.
Ask her to hook a girly up.
What's your last one?
My last one is to join more clubs because I'm right now only in one club. And it's a club related to my major. So it's kind of a boring club, but I still I like the club. But also to actually go to the meetings because I say I like this club, but I haven't gone to a single meeting for it. But like, I am involved in like other things within the club, so I guess that kind of counts as a meeting.
Yeah, that's a bit different.
But I actually at the beginning of the year joined 3 clubs, and I didn't go to a single meeting.
This is your year.
This is my year. No, because me and my roommate, to go along with number 4, 3, 2, and 3 of meeting more people, like, to do that, you actually need to go outside and like interact with people. So me and my roommate were like, once it is not cold, because right now it's 0 degrees, right? Maybe negatives.
Maybe negatives. It's at least in the 1 digit.
Yeah. Once it's not like that, we'll go outside and like actually be involved in things.
Yeah.
Have you said all yours?
I have one left. And it's to have a successful podcast with Maddie.
Oh my gosh!
So, you guys listening, better
Like,
like,
follow, subscribe,
subscribe.
promote us.
Yeah, this is all on you guys.
We do have an Instagram,
Yeah, and a TikTok.
and I'm right now making sure that I'm correct in what I'm about to say.
If you're listening on Spotify, we have a YouTube with a video. Hopefully, if we can.
Where you get to see our lovely little faces. You get to see me looking like Molly the American Girl doll.
Stop. But it's so true.
No, I was getting ready this morning and I put like red bows on my braids and I have glasses and I was like, darn it. Darn it. I look like Molly. But so our Instagram is Dear Diary Pod _.
And
Give us a follow.
I think our TikTok is that, or it's just Dear Diary. Hold on. Let me check.
Just find us.
Dear Diary Pod, all lowercase, no spaces, no dots or dashes.
All right. I think that's it for today.
Yeah, thank you for listening. And we'll probably be uploading like once a month.
We're gonna try.
We're gonna try to upload like once a month. And our other topics are gonna be like high school story times.
We did allude to some of them.
Oh yeah, we have a lot of things to talk about. But yeah,
Yay!
Yay!
Bye guys.
Bye.
See you next time.